I don't wanna pop the pistol, we both grown, we can talk out issues. But just in case you got too much bass, I'ma bring 2 sticks like a popsicle. The mag is big, but the Glock little. The bag is big, but the block little. You niggas be rushing to die. I'm taking my time, I'ma outlive you. You niggas be blowing the whistle off. Know everything like you see through a crystal ball. Know what they did and you know what they did to y'all. You know about every bitch in the city, dog. Groupie ass niggas, I gotta get rid of y'all. Play from a distance, won't be in the midst of y'all. Get to acting like bop if you piss me off. Acting like bop if you piss me off. I'm about to wear out your whiskey off. When I grab you by the whiskers and rip them off.
Welcome to Big Boy's Noise.
What's going on, noisy neighbors? It's your boy, Big Boy Noise. I'm right here in the Boom Boom Room. Like I told you, like I promised that I would be at least doing 2 videos per week. The last video I did was about 5 days ago. So I just wanted to drop in and say what's up to everybody. This is going to be like a little interesting video. The topic of this video here is, which pistol would you choose to qualify with? I know everybody doesn't work with firearms or have like certain certifications, but tomorrow morning I'm going to renew one of my certifications. Okay, like say like a certification to work with a firearm, not to conceal a firearm, but to work with a firearm. And now when you go to these certifications like your X235, your 120s and stuff like that, well, I know for sure with the Act 235, they when you go to the class, it's like an 8-hour class. So if I can, I try to sneak you guys in there for a couple little clips and maybe try to see if I can record when I go to qualify, because you know part of the qualifying after going through the class and talking over the serious details of how serious it is to work with a weapon and going over the rules and your rights and stuff like that. The final qualification is to pass the shooting test. You know what I'm saying? I forget how it's like you get a certain amount of seconds to land a certain amount of shots. Okay, and pretty much center mass on the target or whatever. I think it's like from 10 feet, 15. You know what I mean? I don't think they take it out to 20, but who knows? I might want to break the rules a little bit and take it out even further just to show off a little bit. I don't know. But one thing I will do, not trying to be like a Mr. Know-it-all or whatever, but while I am in the class, what I will do is humble myself as I always do. Shut up and listen. You know what I mean? I hear that the instructor, this is going to be my first time going to this particular class, this particular school, this particular teacher. Okay, but I hear that I do know his daughter. And I hear that he is a gun lover. I'm talking about major. So I think he'll probably get a kick out of the Boom Boom Room. And I might even get a chance, if on downtime, to show him a little bit about my noisy neighbors and show him about the Big Boy Noise channel. That'd be dope. But what I'm saying is, what I will do is I will hold myself to a high standard, and I will aim to be the best shooter in the class when it comes to the qualifying. Not trying to be cocky here, but because I'm rusty, I haven't shot. I ain't been to the range, you know, with everything that's been going on in my family, from my cousin passing to a lot of deaths going on in the family, and to the close friends of the family, to Jelly Bean being in the hospital. You guys keep Jelly Bean in prayer. He just got out of the hospital, been going through some stuff himself, serious stuff, but he's at least out of the hospital, and you know. But what I'm saying is, I will hold myself to the standard, even though I'm rusty. I mean, these qualifications, I mean, especially if you're a frequent shooter who stays in not super shooting shape, but just at least a once a month shooter at least, these qualifications are nothing as far as the grouping goes and the time. You can't let those type of things in when you hear the bell. You know, it's like when you study a test, but then when it's time to answer the questions, you ever hear people get brain freeze? Well, some people, when it's time to pass the shooting qualification, when they go in, now, your time is now. Make 10 shots in this certain area, target, you know what I mean? People freeze up. But that ain't about to be me. I'm just going to go in there, be myself, be comfortable and humble. But me, I'm holding myself to the high standard to be the #1 shooter in the classroom. I usually when I'm in the class, I'm either like first or second. You know what I mean? But I'm going to aim for first. And if I don't get first, I better be at least second. You know what I mean? Although nobody remembers second place. But yeah, that's what's going on, guys. But my question today is, what gun would you choose? Now, one gun, I know I can't choose the quality. Now, they do provide you with Glocks. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I want to talk about what gun would you choose, what pistol would you choose if you had to use a gun to pass a test with. Okay. Now tomorrow morning, I will have my concealed carry with me, but I can't use my concealed carry because it has a red dot. To pass the test, you must use iron sights. And I'm not about to take this red dot off and have to dial it all back up again, dial it in all over again. But the FN reflex would have been fun to qualify with. I might take and just run it after the class is over, just have some fun in the range with it while I'm there. This will be my first time there, first time at that particular gun range area also. But the FN reflex will be good, but I got to use irons. My M&P metal competitor, this thing is so sexy. My space gun, the M&P metal competitor, this would be great, but can't use this red dot because you got to use irons. And I'm not going to take this red dot off because I don't want to have to dial it all up in again. I have it dialed up beautifully, although it's time for a new battery. But I have this pistol dialed in beautifully. This is such a great gun, man. It makes me want to take it just because you just want to sit, like, when the instructor, the teacher is coming, walking down the range and he's looking at everybody's, range lane. They provide Glock 19s, right? So everybody Glock 19 sitting there. You want them to just kind of walk by your particular booth and just see just an M&P, something he don't see. I mean, he see guns, he can play guns, but something you don't see every day, especially from a student. Just an M&P 2.0 metal competitor just sitting there, laying there all serrated up, just looking sexy, you know what I mean? Maybe, I could take the red out of this thing and just have it laying there. It'll still just look mad dope, you know what I mean? Just for the fun, for the wow factor, you know what I mean? But I'm going to leave my red dot on. I'm not going to use this M&P metal competitor because I don't want to have to dial that red dot in all over again. It was a fun process, but I don't want to do it all over again. I had a thought. I had a show-off thought. I did have a thought. Now, when it comes to accuracy, there's no gun more accurate than a 1911 in my collection, okay? This is, shoot, guys. Every time I call her Beyonce because she's such a diva, but every time I hold this gun up, it's just like, oh my gosh, look at those sights. Now, this is iron sights. Now, I could use this. I could take 50 rounds or 40. You only got to take 50 rounds to the class. 50 rounds of 45 ACP kick-ass and use this beautiful Kimber 1911. That would be fun, but I'm not going to do that. It would be fun, though. I'm not going to do that, though. What I'm going to do, and you guys probably already know where I'm leaning at with this. I'm going to take my Glock 19X. Well, I might take my Glock 19X, okay? There's a big chance I take my Glock 19X, okay? They probably won't make me take my light laser combo off. Actually, it's time for me to charge the light laser, but I won't even charge it because this way I could go there and they can see that I can't cheat. See, I'm hitting the button, nothing's happening. They can see that I can't cheat. It's a pain in the butt getting this old light on here properly where you really want it at. So I could just keep it on there and just go run it. My comfortable Glock 19X is iron sights and just qualify with my 19X. I've qualified with the 19X for concealed carry and things like that. You guys know I compete with the 19X and little having fun competitions and stuff like that. You just can't go wrong with a Glock, guys. They provide you with Glock 19s or Glock 17s. They will be more than happy to allow me to use my own. They do allow you to use your own firearm that you're comfortable with if you choose. Or they provide you with Glock 19s as part of the class. Okay. And they provide you with 50 rounds of ammo, but it's included into the price. But I'm just going to bring my own box of brass. I'll probably bring like my own 50 rounds of ammo. But yeah, I might be using this Glock 19X. But then another part of me, guys, is saying, why not just use what they provide? Because I don't have to worry about if they're going to make me take off my weapons like my light laser combo. I don't know if they do that or not. I wouldn't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about taking off any red dots. Okay. Just show up empty-handed. Just show up empty-handed. show up with a desire to shoot, show up empty-handed, and just pick up the Glock 19, the black Glock 19 or Glock 17 that they provide you with to shoot, and just run that. A Glock is a Glock. That's what I love about Glock. If you held one Glock, you've held them all. The same manual arm, the same grip. They very, 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 I could use the 40 cal also and get sexy. But yeah, I think I'm going to show up and just use their regular Glock 19. You know why also? I'm going to just use the regular Glock 19 because this is a pretty bad boy too, ain't it? I think I'm going to qualify with the regular Glock 19. I'm going to use their Glock 19 because also, remember I told you about that Glock 19 that I could get at a super price? I still have it on hold. The gentleman that will sell it to me. It's like my best kept secret gun. That like I still ain't bought it yet because I don't really need it, but maybe tomorrow could convince me to just go ahead and finally just get the Glock 19 off the guy. The particular Glock 19, it doesn't have RMR cuts in it. That's one of the reasons I've been waiting, but it's such a sweet price he's trying to sell it to me for. I might as well just take it off his hands. You'll be just so mad at me if you heard the price and found out that I ain't bought it yet. But anyway, by shooting these black, just all black basic stock Glock 19s tomorrow to qualify with, maybe that will just make me go ahead and just seal the deal on that Glock 19 that the gentleman, my friend of mine, wants to sell me. Okay? Your boy, Big Boy Noise. You guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Continue to keep my family in prayer. My wife is continuing to go in a good direction. Keep her in prayer. Keep everybody in prayer. My son recently, I don't know if you've seen the clip, recently, a member of Team Ennis, who was Ennis, Team Ennis, Boots Ennis, the champion at 147 pounds, the boxing champion out of Philadelphia, PA, a member of their team, seen one of my son, Honey Hands. Go on YouTube and type in the word Honey Hands. My son's 14-year-old amateur boxing phenom. He's 0-0 as an amateur, but he's still the most highly anticipated because of all his ring experience, going from gym to gym to gym. We've been to Philly twice this week, and one of the gyms that we went to was Bosie's Dungeon. Bosie Ennis is Jerron Boots Ennis's father, for you boxing fans out there. And Honey Hands got to take pictures with and meet and greet Boots Ennis, Cool Boy Steph, a lot of great people. Malachi Georges, Cool Boy Steph jumped in the ring and gave my son, sparred with my son for a 4-minute round. That was interesting, you know what I mean? Just a lot of love, a lot of things is going, a lot of trauma, but a lot of things is also going in a good up direction. So a lot of things going on with your boy, Big Boy Noise. But you guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I just stopped in to say what's up. I love you guys, and I'm going to try to sneak this video. I'm going to try to sneak the camera in to get a little bit of the range time, or if not the range time, maybe a teeny little piece of the classroom time or whatever. Or if at the right moment, if me and the guy really hit it off, the instructor, maybe I'll get a little bit of him talking on the camera about what he does and about his favorite guns and his gun collection. Y'all know your Big Boy Noise know how to work it. So y'all guys stay tuned and let's see what gun I'm going to qualify with tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and go stock Glock 19. I'm going to use their Glock 19, and I told you the reasons why. Let's see if I can finish at the #1 spot in that class. #1 or #2. Nobody, I'm not aiming for #2, but #1. I'm just going to hold myself to a high standard. Your boy, Big Boy Noise. Peace.